Yo, what's good, fans of fight fans? This your boy JB Trap House Boxing back again with another video. Shout out to the LDBC. Smash that like and that subscribe button. Share the video always. And leave your thoughts and comments at the end of the video. And you already know what to do if you're looking for the exclusive street news. Go subscribe to Urban Media Fix and hit that notification icon bell so you don't miss this heat that's being dropped from Urban Media Fix. And go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast. And make sure you hit that notification icon bell so you don't miss this heat that's being dropped every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know what the LDBC do every week, every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know, so go do that. All right, now, check this out, man. I seen an interview with Kevin Iole and Jeff Horn. And it was a couple other things I want to talk about that I seen prior to that. You know, like far as the Ray Robinson sparring, the little quick little sparring footage I seen. You know, the interviews, just a lot of little things I've been seeing over the last couple of days. And the funny thing is, I had a video out with Jeff Horn and Ray Robinson, but it would never upload, so I deleted the shit. It stayed uploading for damn near a whole day. And I ain't know it. I was like, man, the hell with that shit. I just deleted it. So now I just decided to incorporate the two and just merge videos and make it into one. That sounds fair, right? But anyway, so Jeff Horn was in the interview, man, and I think Jeff Horn, I don't think he respect Terence Crawford like that, man. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I mean, I think he do, but I think Terence Crawford really gonna have to show him. You know what I'm talking about? Terence Crawford gonna really have to show Jeff Horn. Cause Jeff Horn, if you just listen to the interview, you know, I don't know. I just think he's just a confident individual, man. You know, I think he's just a confident individual. You know, I think he used a lot of psych tactics to, you know, psych himself out, to believe, you know, whatever. But anyway, let's get into it, though, man. He was asked about the resume of Terence Crawford. And, you know, he was basically saying that Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody. And he said people were saying that about him leading up to the Pacquiao fight because he only fought Randall Bailey. You know, and that was the only person that people recognized on his resume. But he said he thought that he fought other good opposition as well, but people just ain't gonna give them type of guys credit. And he said basically he feel the same way about Terence Crawford resume. He, you know, compatible to his. So apparently Jeff Horn really did get in a car accident the other day. Keith Iole asked him that, and he was like, yeah, he got to a car accident. He said he don't feel no pain or anything like that. And he said he had jabs that hurt worse than that, that was stiffer than that. Look, man, I'm not saying that he ain't in no pain, or I don't know, you know, if he really is all right, but I don't want no excuses, man. I really don't. I don't want no built-in excuses already. You know, he proceeding with the fight, so this is what he said. And so he's going on with the fight, and they was talking about Terence Crawford's hand injury, and Keith Iole was talking about it, and he said, was he really aware the severity of Terence Crawford's hand? Like, did he know, you know, in depth, it was a minor, major, you know, mediocre level injury? He said no, he didn't know. He said, of course, his team ain't gonna put that out there anyway. But he said he didn't know that. He was saying that he don't believe, to sum it up in a nutshell, he don't believe that Terence Crawford was hurt. That's what I took out of it. You know, I might be putting a little 10 on the 2, but hey, why not amp it up a little bit, right? But I took it as he don't believe that Terence Crawford's hand was hurt. You understand? If you just go back and listen to the interview. And also, you know, Ray Robinson, I seen the sparring footage of Ray Robinson and Jeff Horn, you know, on Guadalupe. I don't know the name of the channel, Guadalupe Boxing or something like that, man. TV, I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, I seen the sparring. I heard the little interview with him. But while he was getting interviewed, I seen Jeff Horn sparring another fella too. And basically, you know, his whole game plan is to get in there, rough up Terence Crawford. You know, you know, the in and out, the darty style. You know, the awkwardness. Get in, rough up Terence, lean on him, get him tired, and implement his style on Terence. That's basically Jeff Horn's whole game plan. You know. And yes, he did get that shiner from sparring. He said he been sparring pretty hard. He been sparring with Ray Robinson, you know. Apparently, I guess Ray Robinson beat Terence Crawford in the amateurs. I don't know. I believe so. Something like that. And they using him for Bud. And, you know, but he said he been studying Terence Crawford. He been analyzing him big time. He been studying him. You know, he been seeing his flaws, and he hopes he can implement his game plan. But the thing is this is the catch to this too, though. This was very important that I highlighted in the interview. He talked about the reffing. Now they got Bird. They got Bird in there reffing. Now you know Bird breaks up the fight. He breaks a lot. So Kevin Iole asked him, how was he? Did he think that was gonna you know, be a detriment to his game plan, you know, by having Bird, because you know Bird breaks a lot, and Jeff Horn says, you know, basically, you know, he just gonna go there and do what he got to do. He said he's not worried about it, and you know he just gonna go there and fight, I guess, you know. But the thing is this though, man, to me, from watching the sparring and knowing what Jeff Horn got to do to win, because that's what he got to do to win. It's gonna be kind of hard he gonna have to hurt Terence, and then he got to catch him with something, and then be able to jump on him and get in the inside, or you know, something like that. But if he don't catch Terence with something of notice, and Terence is steady keeping him at bay with the jab and his footwork, and different punch selections. Cause see, he got a different punch selection, and that's the thing. See, it's gonna be hard for. I'm interested. I'm intrigued to see how Jeff Horn is gonna be able to maneuver his way in the inside of Bud. If he can maneuver his way in the inside of Bud, now we might be in for a dangerous fight. Dangerous fight. But he was saying that his awkwardness, everybody gets all frustrated and start second guessing themselves when they get in the ring with them. He said that people swear they think they're gonna do this and do that when they get in the ring with them, but when they get a chance, they get all frustrated. And he said he could see Manny Pacquiao was getting frustrated in there because he couldn't do what he wanted to do on him. But the thing is this: the difference is Bud Crawford and Manny Pacquiao are two different animals. Manny Pacquiao throws the same punches over and over again. Manny Pacquiao is not a body puncher. He don't throw jabs to the body like that. Every now and then he will, but he's not consistent with it. Bud is going to give you different punch selection. So it's a totally different thing. Totally different thing. But he said Keith Thurman and all those guys. Keith Thurman was definitely a guy on the list that they was potentially going to face. But I guess because Keith Thurman ain't in rhythm no more. Excuse me, and he vacated one of those belts that, you know, that put things on the downslide. But I don't know, man. I'd like to see that fight too, Keith Thurman and Jeff Horn. I'd love to see that matchup. Love to see it. But that's pretty much it though, man. You know, y'all let me know what y'all think. What's going to go down on June 9th. And I still got my breakdown prediction coming. I got to, you know, sit down, pipe down, and check it out a little bit more. But it's your boy JB Trap House Boxing with you.